guys, in today's video we are going to paint this yummy pizza painting in simple 5 steps. So let's get started. Now let's see the requirements of this painting. You can check all the art material links in the description. Now in the first step we are going to paint the pizza dough. To paint the pizza dough we need a circle. So here I am using my compass to paint a circle. Now we are going to fill the entire circle using the color yellow pink. So we need to fill the entire circle with the color. Using your large flat brush helps you to save the time. After finishing this, now let's add some color in the center of the circle. So in the center of the circle we need some yellow shade. So here I use the color Naples yellow and I use the color only in the circle and gradually blend the color around it. In this step you have to make the blending as smooth as possible so it gives a beautiful result in the end. Now let's paint the area around the circle. So here I use the color dark grey. To get the dark grey I mix the color black with a little white. So here we apply the color dark grey around the circle. So when you are painting this you have to be careful because we don't need to mess up with the circle. While you are working too near to the circle, use a liner brush to fill the area with the color. In the second step, we are going to paint the sauce. So to paint the sauce, we need the color like red. So here I use the color vermilion. You can also use the color like primary red or dark red. So here I use the color vermilion. I basically like some orange shade of red for the sauce. So here I choose the color. Now we are going to paint the color in the circle form. Once we finish the circle form, we are going to paint some strokes around this circle. Adding some strokes around the circle makes the painting more realistic rather than having a very defined circle form. So here I use some brush strokes around the circle. Once we finish painting some brush strokes around the circle, now we are going to adding some lighter values in this painting. To get this lighter value, I mix the color white to the vermilion. Now we are adding the lighter values. So when in painting we add some lighter values and darker values, it makes the painting more realistic. So here I am using the color for the lighter values. Now in the third step, we are adding the texture for the pizza dough. To adding the texture we need only two colors and I made this painting video especially for beginners, so I made it as easy as possible. So here you can see first I apply some yellow ochre color, only some patches of the yellow ochre color, and now I am filling the area between these patches using the color white and mixed with yellow. So this creamy color gives you a texture like pizza dough and it gives an amazing result. After adding some patches of yellow ochre, now I am filling all the area using the color creamy yellow, that is the yellow mixed with white. So here I am applying the color, so this gives a creamy effect in this painting. So it gives the pizza is like cooked, so you have to apply some texture for the pizza dough. Directly don't paint the toppings on this painting, so it is my advice. So I know now it's look like a total mess, but we have to trust this journey. Now in the fourth step it's time to add the toppings. So first I add the toppings like olives. So here you can see I just paint some circles in black. So first we need some toppings like olives. And here is a secret tip, the more toppings you add, the more it looks realistic. So add some toppings here and there, so it gives a very realistic look. Now let's add some lighter values on the surface of this olive seeds. So I painted the olive seeds in black. Now I'm applying the color grey on the top, so it gives some realistic look. So first, so you can see in throughout this video, for the toppings painting, first I will apply the color base, and after applying the base color I am going to add some lighter values. Now you can see I am adding the highlights. Now let's paint the pepperoni, and when painting the pepperoni I suggest you to paint in a different size of pepperonis, like in a circle. So in this way it gives a realistic look. Don't paint every circle in its same size, paint the circles in different size. This painting idea was suggested by one of my followers in Instagram. They asked me to paint pizza painting, so I made it simple for beginners. Now back to the painting. Now I am painting the bell pepper. So here I use the color green. So you can see I just use my round brush and paint some bell peppers. So in this way, first I just apply the base color. Once the base color is completely dry, I am going to add some lighter values and highlights in this painting. Now it's time to add some lighter values on the pepperoni, and you can see I'm painting some circles. So here I use the color orange. So this makes a difference in this painting. So now I'm going to add some lighter values in the center. Now let's add the white highlights on this painting. So believe me or not, adding this white highlights make a huge difference in your painting. So whenever you paint some food illustration or painting, the white highlights make the painting more realistic and delicious. Now I am adding the lighter values for the bell pepper. So here you can see I am painting the color medium green. Here I am painting the highlight for the bell peppers. To paint the highlights, we need a very tiny lines. For the tiny lines, I suggest you use detailing brush. Now let's add some texture on this sauce. So you can see I'm just adding some lighter values and I'm painting some highlights. In the final step, we are going to slice the pizza. So first I am painting some line using the ruler. Now I am using the color yellow ochre. Now let's add some black color in the line. If you are new to my channel, I am Raksana. I love to paint with acrylics and here I am sharing my painting knowledge with beginners. If you find my tutorial is really easy and helpful, then please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me in my Instagram to know all the regular updates about my paintings. Now let's paint some shadow around this pizza. And now let's add some leaves. Adding the leaves, it's not in my plan, but I feel something is missing in this painting, so I added these two leaves and now paint some shadow around it. So you can see as I use the color dark grey for the background, still you can see the black is visible. This is the final look of our painting. I really love this painting. It looks really delicious and yummy, and let me know in the comment section how much you like this painting, and I will meet you guys with another beautiful video with a step-by-step tutorial. Until then, have fun with colors.